Okay, saying I'm live. I'm live. How y'all doing? I'm just about done though with this brunch. I was sitting here talking to my son, gobbling this food down. But usually when we take a kind of a late morning walk, instead of coming back and having breakfast, we'll have more of something like a brunch. So I made us one of Bev's Mexican bowls. Y'all, so here's part of it. This is a juicy bowl. It's got a lot of juice in it. But you can see, let me turn it this way. You can see all of the goodie in it. I got my lime that I squeezed on here, and I put some of that sriracha maple sauce. But I've got the cauliflower, the beans, the pico, hey Kim, the corn, and all this good stuff in here. Now hold up, I'm finna turn it back up. I'm about to go in this office and mess with it. I'm about to do it. Y'all keep me lifted in prayer. But look at this. Look at all this goodness. So that's the cauliflower, the rice cauliflower, the beans, the pico, the corn. Hello, unknown. How you doing, girl? Where you been? Listen. So I got this going on. I got it going on. Let's go in here and see how far along Dr. Woodard is with his. Let's go see. Let's go check it out. He ain't gonna like me. We're gonna see where his plate is. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
There he is. Don't you say oh my gosh to me. Tell him don't say it. Okay, so y'all, this is the threshing floor for him. You see all this books? Look at all those cards. People just love him. This right here is the throne for thinking right here. That right there.
I feel violated.
He's got his world history map, his world globe, and right here, this is his altar. This is where he kneels and he prays. That's his altar. A man built that for him back in Ohio, who was a member of my dad's church. But yeah, there's his altar, his globe. This is the threshing floor. But what I wanted y'all to see was that bowl. See, his is halfway gone too. He killed it. He's drinking his lemonade. But his bowl looks about like the same mine do. But how many miles did we walk today, Daddy?
3.5.
3.5.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was his idea. I'm pretty good at 3, but he wanted to take a turn somewhere and go check something out. So, all right, tell him bye and I'll leave.
Bye.
Y'all, this is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with a very handsome, always want to work, don't want no attention man. I said, Lord, why you give me a cute man who don't want to be stroked, don't want attention drawn to himself and all of that? I was like, I told my husband, I said, God was fixing you real good. When you said, I want that one, he's like, okay. She gonna love you stupid. That's what she gonna do. She gonna give you a lot of babies, and then she gonna give you grandbabies that love you stupid too. God already knew. But listen. So, I just want y'all to see this Mexican bowl that's been on the menu a couple of weeks. I'm gonna tell you what. It'll work for breakfast. It'll work for lunch. And we gotta understand what breakfast means. Breakfast does not mean eggs, bacon, pancakes, waffle, No. Breakfast means to break your fast. It's something that wakes you up in the morning. When I think about the traditional American breakfast, it is not something that wakes you up in the morning. If anything, it makes you sluggish. But when we think about breakfast, we need to think about something that's going to energize us and wake us up in the morning, not make us sluggish. So whenever you add sugar and and there's some vegan things out there that still are sugary that will cause your insulin levels to go all over the place, and then you go down first before you get a high and then it drops. That's what sugar does for you. And so you think about breakfast and what you got to do during the day. You want something that's going to break your fast, it's going to energize you, that's going to enable you and help you to make it a fabulous day. Okay? A fabulous day. So our day's been fabulous. We got 3.5 miles in walking, and we're eating these delicious Mexican bowls that are going to give us so much energy. And the other thing I did was I made me some. I'm doing some infused water. So in my water here, I've got limes and cucumber. Limes and cucumber. Greatest way I know to detox your body, refresh your body, and hydrate your body. So I've let it sit for maybe 2 or 3 hours. It's going to sit in the refrigerator all day. So as the day goes, it's going to get stronger. I should have made it last night, and then it'd been ready for consumption early this morning. But I made it this morning, so. But I'm going to open it up. This was gifted to me. I believe my son gave me this. I believe Belvin. Did you buy me this? Yeah, you and Valerie at the time. That's who she was, Valerie. His significant other was Valerie at the time. And him and Valerie got this for us. Greetings! Greetings. Listen, so I'm pouring, and I'm only on YouTube, just so y'all know. I'm just on YouTube right now because my big setup is in the bedroom, and I wanted to do it in here in the kitchen area. And so I need to taste this to see. Mmm. Mm. Very refreshing. I can definitely taste the cucumber right now. It probably has to sit for maybe a couple more hours for me to get the full effect of the lime. But the water I've added to this is spring water. So I added spring water to this infuser, where it's a little piece that comes right out of the. I'm not sure where my son got this, but it works like a jewel. So you put your whatever you want to infuse into your water. You put it in this thing, and it's got, of course, it's perforated, which means it has holes in it, and you screw it into the lid, and then you drop it down into the water. Screw it on top, and bam, you got your water ready to be infused. But like I said, I don't feel sluggish. I've eaten. This bowl was huge. So was Rem Woodard's, but when you're eating healthy and you're eating fresh, the amount doesn't matter just as much. The amount doesn't matter as much as it used to. Because this stuff is not like meat that's going to sit in your gut for 24 or 48 hours. And so, what I said. I said what I said. I need a spoon now. You see all this juice from the Mexican bowl? Let me show you what I'm going to do. They don't laugh at me. Okay, so I got me a handful of fresh spring greens, spring mix. I'm going to do a coarse chop on these leaves, like that. I'm going to get me some green roughage in. I got my little fork here. Well, I already had a fork, but I'm going to set this one to the side. Let me take this lime out. I've used this lime enough. And so the juices that are left, I'm going to just toss these fresh greens into these juices and use it for a salad dressing. That's what I'm doing, y'all. Absolutely wonderful. And I'm just feeding my body some more enzymes, some more energy for the day. Power for the course. This is power for the course, right here. And it's delicious. So, this is just more innovative ways to deliciously get things in your body that propel you physically and mentally. A lot of food out there is good for brain, for memory, for brain health. But trust me, the food out there that's good for memory and brain health is not meat. In fact, studies have shown that people who consume a great deal of meat are more susceptible to Alzheimer's. Okay? I'm just going to drop that out there. You can do your own research and refute me. Well, I'm going to tell you what. If you go back to the original plan in the garden, he didn't tell us to eat the meat. He said, care for the animals. And the animals and us were supposed to eat the plants. We were supposed to eat the plants. We were not supposed to eat meat. And that's why we lived for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But I don't know nothing. All I know was my husband was diagnosed with coronary artery disease. They told him he had to get the stents. They told him he couldn't leave the office unless he signed a piece of paper because he could walk right out the door and have a heart attack. And they needed to put the stents in. And he said, I could walk right out the door and get hit by a car too. He said, I'm not doing the stents. He said, I got something else I'm going to do. And so we enacted the plan. He went back in 3 weeks, had minimal plaque. I'm just saying what I'm saying. If you think that food does not have a direct effect on your health, both physically and mentally, you have been bamboozled, because it does. Everything we take into this body, whether it's through our eyes, through our ears, through our mouth, through our nose, where COVID enters the body is through your nose. COVID don't enter through your mouth. It enters through your nose, y'all. And it sets up residence there. And then when it gets stronger, then it moves down your esophagus into your lungs and into the other parts of your body, and then hijacks your DNA. And the reason it hijacks your DNA is because your body's not ready for that. And the reason your body's not ready for that is because all of your cells are coated with sugar and cholesterol. And if all your cells are coated with sugar and cholesterol, the COVID-19 loves that and attaches itself to that which attaches itself to your cells. And then before you know it, you got full blown COVID. So I'm okay. I'm okay. There we go, right there. So I'm gonna shut it down now while I finish up this delicious salad after my Mexican bowl. The reason I really love the Mexican bowl because you got the protein in it, and you've got your cooked veggies, and then you've got your fresh veggies. Of course, we all know that fresh is best because once you cook something past 102 degrees, you are killing the very nutrients that your body needs. I'm not saying it's bad. It's better than eating meat. But I'm just saying. So even if you're eating vegetables cooked, you need to somehow get that raw in every day, 2 or 3 times a day. Get that raw in every meal, or drink it in the morning, or drink it in the evening. Get some raw in your diet. So there you have it. Well, I want you all to have the most amazing rest of this day. And if the Lord says the same, you probably will see me on the next live. I'm going to drink me some more of this water. Got a few things I need to do at the present time. Like what I'm going to do now, what I have been telling myself I need to do every day is work on the cookbook. So I've written out the sweet jackfruit salad in the cookbook, in the platform that I'm using. And I'm going to place those ingredients in the chat, in the community feed, where you just put random posts, post the ingredients, because this was suggested to me by Jackie, one of my avid followers here on YouTube. Post the ingredients and then set a date and time when I will come on live and prepare the sweet jackfruit salad, so that those of you who want to can prepare it with me in your kitchen. And at the end of the video, you'll have your salad and I'll have mine. What I said. So, so I got to get that done before the week is out. The other thing that I'm looking forward to, because my husband is an amazing father. He looks at all of his children through heaven's eye. When they were growing up, they probably would disagree with me on that because he was a disciplinarian. But it got them to, where they are now, where each of them are now. And God is not finished with them yet. But so I think all of them will be here for Father's Day. And I want it to be very special. And I would definitely share some of those moments with my YouTube family Father's Day celebration with Dr. Melvin James Porter III, who is a father. And when we got married, definitely wanted to be a father, was ready to be a father, wanted children with all his heart. And he proved that because we dated for 5 weeks. We got married in 5 months. In 5 weeks, he proposed to me. We were married in 5 months. Inside of 5 years, I had 5 pregnancies, but we have the 4 children. And so he wanted to be a father. And he remains in that position. Doesn't forget that role, stays in that role, and his children know it. So I love y'all. I gotta get off of here. I gotta go. So, mm, that water is so refreshing. I can't wait to taste it after maybe 2 or 3 more hours sitting in the fridge. But love y'all. Thank you for joining me on this live. Kim and Unknown, and Truth Seeker, and Cheryl, and Jackie. I am having a great day, Jackie. Yes, and you are what you eat. Absolutely, Truth Seeker. All right, I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next live. Have an amazing rest of your day, a productive, amazing rest of your day. Bye bye.